subscription e-commerce is very popular right now because of high costs of customer acquisition, and we really need to know what are the specific sections and how the subscription e-commerce usually looks like, because it is essentially on the customer experience works and looks like a little bit different. So today I'm reviewing a subscription Shopify store that's called Dr. Squatch. They're here in Southern California, and since there is like more than half of all subscription e-commerce is about grocery and personal care and beauty products, they are actually from this space. They're from personal care and beauty products. So I opened already their main page, and on the main page you can see this multiple layers of different type of modals, pop-ups, different type of things that popping up immediately. So what we have here is gorgeous for customer support chat, so we can probably close it. Next thing is before you go, mystery offer. So the quick clarification here, I was open this page and become inactive for a moment. That's why there's like a lot of rescue modals being triggered. But let's close the mystery offer. And I like this approach with this mystery offer because, for example, in Home Depot, when you buy a discounted refrigerator, they don't show you the price until you add it to the cart. So like that's sort of similar trick a bit. And what we have on the main page, let's review what sections they have on the main page. It's an announcement bar that says that everything is 40% off, save up to 30%, subscribe today, blah blah, all of that. And we have currently disclaimer is that we're approaching the Black Friday. That's why there's massive sales and massive discounts being announced. They have quite fancy animated icon here in a winter outfit, so this is kind of cool. And we have a pretty popular currently widget here, which is video stories. So it mimics the way how video stories on Instagram works and looks like, but it is on their own website. So you can scroll, and I will list a couple of extensions that and tools that allows to build a section like this into any store, not only Shopify store. So this is useful. Let's move on. So just a quick one on those videos. This is essentially valid for all the brands that have massive amount of user-generated content. So since you already paid for the agency that outreached those influencers, you paid for the shipping cost, product cost, and you got those 100 videos, 50 videos, 20 videos, then you just use it to the maximum. When I scroll back, you can see that there is a sticky menu for the products, and it's actually scrollable, quite cool. And let's take a look on other sections on the main page. So we have their product offering, like different types of products they offer. Next thing is their collections, and it's type of theme based, so Marvel based, Spider-Man-ish soap, I guess. And we have obviously some differentiators explaining why this specific thing is cool. Bundles are very useful because this is basically maximizing the package size, while obviously everyone expects the free shipping and stuff like that. So this is approach to make the optimal size of the package. We have the best sellers carousel here, and as we can see, if I'm clicking on the product itself, there's no product details page. So the approach here is that they expect you to click add to cart button. Like, what do you want to know, like, about rugged, woodsy, and strong pine tar? It's not even bar, it's tar. Maybe I'm just behind on most recent developments in the soap industry, but or my English is still bad. So all in all, we have the pitch about subscription. So subscription is always being savings for someone who subscribes, because that's the way how it makes predictable revenue for the store. They can plan their warehouse, they can plan their workload, blah blah blah, all of that. But more importantly, the subscription model, like companies that works in the subscription model, they're basically being valued 8 times higher by investors than companies that don't operate in the subscription model. So MRR is the king, and MRR is the monthly recurring revenue. So basically every single e-commerce store was ads twice as higher as they used to cost, currently struggle with cost per acquisition, and lifetime value ratio is essentially pushing those subscriptions. So they brag about 100,000 reviews, so obviously if you do have a lot of reviews, that's the thing to tell. And they have it. Very cool, nice, juicy videos of the product, and explanation about their natural, like, probably the recipe of this thing is specific, and logo bars. So basically trusted by, like, credibility bump on where they got featured and what type of PR and press coverage they got. Traditionally, we have a newsletter subscription form, and this newsletter subscription form actually offers us 30% off, which is quite useful. Everyone likes to have more discounts. Okay, what is going on the footer? So footer is pretty extensive here, and we have a bunch of help articles like FAQ, shipping, all the necessities, but also we have something interesting like wholesale. So we can probably talk about some sort of trade program or B2B program, but this is basically a door into an online form which drops us to woofu.com right away, and not much else is going on here, so they don't really explore some steps on developing B2B experiences, and we did review other stores that actually created more extensive steps on the B2B side of their business, so it will be useful to take a look on it. But all in all, the more user experience is digitalized and automated, the more convenient it for everyone. So this is how it looks like currently. They do have presence in brick and mortar stores, obviously, and there is a store navigator. You can buy them in Walmart, and that's quite cool. So here's the offering that could be purchased just off the shelf without shipping and stuff like that. We do have also gift card balance, so this is basically ability to figure out how much money is remaining on the gift card if we got a gift from someone. They do have buy now pay later, but that's quite heavy if you really need to buy soap and pay in 4 installments. Probably you don't need that much of soap, and you can buy less, and don't take a loan to buy a soap. Okay, And there's a bunch of useful links, actually, useful for them, useful for SEO, under the section info. And you have the Squatch difference, why natural products, our ingredients. In another store review about the Jungwolf, they also used ingredients of their dog food as a source of enormous amount of cross-linking. So you obviously can cross-link product to its ingredient and vice versa, and generate a lot of content with good keywords, cross-linking, and so on, what we actually see here as well. Okay, let's take a look on the main menu. So when I'm scrolling up, it already shows us the main sections. They're exposing products right away, so that's their main idea. Like, if you open the page, go to the shopping. But there is also a main menu. There is a glitch on the store navigator, the widget that they use, a third-party app for showing brick and mortar locations where you can purchase their products. On the Google map is actually have a Z index that is way higher than their overlay menu. So let me get to the main page again and open the main menu. So we have on the main menu ability to choose the country, and apparently they do have sales in Germany and Great Britain and in EU. I will test that when we'll be in Poland in summer, if Poland will still be travelable. And the subscription button, quite big. Starter bundles, also big. So it's a big call to action buttons, and they really emphasize that they want you to click on them. And bar soap section looks like it's expanded, but it's not. And okay, I see. So bar soap is having actually a sub menu which could be opened. Then we have hair care, and we have some branded collections like Batman, Shop Batman. Okay, I feel myself like a superhero, so I'm ready to shop some Batman stuff. And when I clicked, we're getting to a very cool looking professional landing page. So it's not just a collection page, it's a like fully stuffed with nice beef content, cool photos. That's solid. And they have those like scrollers, so I can totally imagine this is a cool type of gift for someone. And or like, I don't know, maybe Batman do shopping for his own special Batman soaps here. Shower boosters. Wow, I don't know what the shower booster is, but now I'm definitely curious. Maybe it will allow to take a shower faster or more efficiently. So we're currently on the product details page. So when we were navigating the main page, some of the products were not clickable. They just being assumed to be add to cart type of product without going to the details page. So this one have the product details page, and we can see the photos carousel. It's actually touch enabled as well. They have a label saying that if you buy $55 worth of product, then they will give you a free shipping. 4 installments for orders above $50. So that's about the installments. And they have reviews. They use Yotpo for reviews, and this is quite popular and obviously a leader on the market. But it's a bit of inconvenient because when I click the reviews, it just scroll me down to the reviews, which was look like it's opened a page. So when I took back, that's actually dropped me to the collection page back. sort of weird UX pattern, but that's could be also me being not so savvy. Okay, so what we have here, we have a quantity, and it says one time. So this button one time, like a radio button one time, suggesting that some product can be purchased in the form of subscription, and this one is not that product, and I can add it to cart. So very popular, and I would say currently pretty default approach is having a sidebar cart. So they showing our progress bar for a free shipping to be unlocked, and the product upsells, like what can be else be bought with this product. Let's get the deep sea milk. I clicked plus, but it's ignoring. Okay, it's just slow, but doesn't have a loading indicator saying to me that okay, stop clicking. I'm just adding it, and Shopify is too slow to react properly. All good. So this is the cart, but let's take a look on other sections on the product details page. So we basically have upsells as well on the product details page. We do have some guarantees, explanation video, and I would say their videos are really cool, and there's a lot of work put into it, a lot of budget. It looks like a Hollywood production, and well, they are from LA, so that's a Hollywood production, home of the Hollywood production. Okay, so here we go on the another collection. So I don't know what. Oh, okay. So this is the collection says subscribe. So that's most likely would contain a subscription flow, which is the main reason why we're reviewing this store today, is to explore what are the must-have sections of the subscription store. So again, I was making like some wild moves with my phone, and they got scared out that I'm about to leave the page, so they throw a 25% off discount code. I can copy the coupon code, but let's keep it rolling. We have this first screen where we can define how many bars of the soap, how dirty we feel we can get, and let's say, like for me, it's actually interesting that is 6 bars and then 9 bars in the middle and 3 bars. So like it does look like they really put some psychological research into it, and like I don't know, some people probably click the middle one, like, oh, $9. Okay, so 9 bars. We have some additionals to the cart, so we can add some fancy stuff and create our unique package. And I'm completely astonished by amount of different things. We have also Squatch picks. It's like omakase soap, where the chef just decide like, okay, now you have the pine bar or like gold moss something. So basically we have now like $54, and we can proceed to the next level and select some deodorant. So okay, we have like 2 sticks deodorant. Well, like this thing really can keep you equipped on all levels, like soap, deodorant, everything. Hair care, if you still have hairs, then obviously this is the way to go. And the toothpaste, what is interesting, they don't sell shaving supplies. I mean, at least I didn't arrive there, but is it related to some sort of how's that, Harris, or like there was a subscription like a Dollar Shave Club, but another one. We'll make a review of that one as well, but all in all, that's interesting that like we go all the way, deodorant, shampoos, toothpaste kits. but not shaving. And a bunch of gadgets like a soap saver, Bigfoot soap saver, blah blah blah. Not picking up anything here. Clicking finish, and we just saved $22 by spending $132, which is incredible. And I really like savings. So we have all the stuff that we have here, and what's interesting that my previously placed item that I added to the cart, plus I added an upsell, seems to be wiped off. I will check on the recording again, but it does seem like it's being wiped off, which is sort of like, could be a surprise essentially, but or no, it's the deep sea god's milk, so it should, it is here, but there's no clear separation between the things I ordered previously as a one-off items and things that I take as a subscription package. And here we see like a classic Shopify checkout ish. So this looks like a recharge sort of checkout experience that redirects to subscribe Dr. Squatch. Yeah, my Shopify domain, my Shopify card token, blah blah blah. So all of those parameters suggest that it's still Shopify, but the user experience got hijacked by the specific app they use for handling subscriptions. And I can't I can abandon it by clicking the logo button. And one sec. Okay, that was a glitch. So we have basically the cart. We'll be able to return back to the cart, and this is one-time soap and shower booster. I put it initially in it, and here are the subscription. So if I click checkout again, yeah, it returns me to the recharge experience. Okay, so that's essentially all the steps. If I would actually buy a subscription, then in my customer portal I will be able presumably to pause it, rush it, or postpone it, and that way you can manage of the supply of the product you ordered in a subscription model. So all of those things are actually intended to keep you not going to cancel and stuff like that. Cool, so let's take a look on their numbers and what SimilarWeb is going to tell us about the Dr. Squatch. Okay, here we go. So based on the stats, SimilarWeb, and we know that not 100% accurate, by September 2022 their most freshest information about Dr. Squatch showing 3.5 million visits, page per visit is 4.5, bounce rate 48%. They're located in Marina del Rey, 10 million to 15 million annual revenue, but who knows, could be 50, could be 5, whatever. All in all, we have the distribution of the countries, and as we saw on the main menu, there was a drop down of the countries that are present actually, so there's no surprise Germany is here, so most likely they promote themselves there and have some sales also there. Okay, audience demographics, gender distribution. So they have a pretty clearly defined language, and they're addressing males which basically also shown in this gender distribution report here. 67% male, 32% female. And let's take a look on their competition. Dick's Sporting Goods, which is a good example of hard to spell, hard to know domain name, but it is what it is. Ray.com, Sportskida, whatever. So CBS Sports. But another one is the Arm Bar Soap, having only 34k visits, which is quite interesting because it drops pretty steeply and quickly. Maybe there's not much subscription soap brands, I don't know. Marketing channels. Direct 35%, which is enigma because it can contain anything besides the direct itself. Referrals 2%, search 44%, and 10% almost social, 2.5 emails, and 6.5 display. So they have display ads, and as usual, the top keywords are the brand name keywords, because people don't remember, cannot spell the domain, and so on and so on. Okay, so this is pretty much it, I guess, about Dr. Squatch. I encourage you to check more information on our website about subscription commerce, how it can be handled. There is not only Shopify and Recharge, there is much more tools that actually able to allow you create your subscription commerce in the form of the store running on WooCommerce, in the form of store even running as an Alexa skill, where you can allow your customers order refills by just saying, hey Alexa, order X. And even there is dedicated platforms that are specifically being built and designed for subscription commerce, and they are headless platforms. One of them that we worked with and it proved itself as a stuffed with all the required features is Swell, and it's not sponsored content. We do projects based on Swell, and this is so far our projects that's sitting in portfolio as well. And all in all, regarding the subscription commerce, there's another tool that is based in Europe. It's called Crystallize, and it is equipped into subscription, but we didn't able to create a use case of it as well. There was some challenges with the documentation, so we're currently exploring it. All in all, more tools than just Shopify offer ability to run subscription e-commerce, and I encourage you to take a look on them and validate them all, like Foxy, like Snipcart, like many others, and they all on a different level. There is like more equipped like Swell or like Crystallize that does have features but is a bit behind on the documentation side, and there is less equipped platforms that focusing on all the areas including subscription without a big focus on subscription. Thank you very much for your time. Subscribe for more store teardowns, and let's learn together from the best. Bye.